From 2012 onwards, we began to realise that, yes, illegal logging and the illicit trade in timber was definitely still going on in Myanmar. We ended up obviously on the China-Myanmar border. I got a message from contacts saying that there was this huge line of trucks about to go and cross the border from Myanmar into China. There was a massive market for high-valued rosewood for the Chinese market, and Myanmar has some of the last remaining rosewood, wild rosewood on earth. We got some people up there on the border and they started filming. We also decided to go and film inside from where the trucks were standing in Myanmar. And the sheer scale of this was just unbelievable. Hundreds of trucks just chock full of hardwood, of rosewood and also teak. When you actually see the sheer scale and how many there were, you begin to realize the impact that this must be having, not just on the environment, but on the people as well. We set out to find organized crime. We set out to find large-scale industrial illegal logging and illicit trade, and we found it. In this particular time and place, it was very dangerous. There's conflict in that area, there's war, and we had to do an awful lot of security precautions, obviously, but we really had to talk through how we were going to do this. Because not only are you looking at illicit trade, you're also in a conflict area, and if you're an ethnic nationality, you know, they're harassed and they're treated really appallingly. And so this was very different than, say, standing on the border, which we were doing in China, and having a long-range view. It was done on a motorbike with an extremely proficient person using the camera. It was done extremely well. One of the major things that we've been campaigning for now for decades is for China to take responsibility and to help Myanmar. There is a log export ban from the country, and China is not doing anything, and it's that, I think, that really, you know, gets to all of us. But in particular when it's your land and your country and your space, and you see this scale, then of course they're really upset and angry. To this day, I feel sick to my stomach. It's so terrible. The first time it was shown, we were actually launching the report in Beijing. What was good about it was just showing the sheer scale, and they were shocked. So it did serve a really good purpose. It's really important to capture it so that people who do not have exposure on the ground to these things can see the reality of what we're talking about. This is not just about a couple of trees. You know, this is a whole load of money that we're talking about.